Hello, good morning. I hope you are doing well. We'll be having our lesson on Owop. Then, as we started last week on being a citizen, so we got to know who a citizen is, and then the types of citizens in a country. That is an active citizen and a passive citizen. So we said in the classroom, when you come, you also have people who are active and those who are passive. Those who are passive are the lazy ones. They don't contribute effectively to the classroom. And then the active ones are those who contribute effectively, do their homework, their classwork, they come to school early, they come to sweep. But the lazy ones will not do. So they are the passive citizens. And we said the characteristics of good citizens, they are loyal. When you say someone is loyal, someone who has deeply loves his or her country. Okay, a loyal and a patriotic citizen. And then we also have citizens who are honest. Citizens who are honest, they always tell the truth. Citizens who are respectful, those who are diligent, they always do their work carefully. So let's move on to what we are supposed to do today. And today we are going to look at how one can become a citizen of a country. So in Ghana, when it comes to Ghana, how do you become a Ghanaian? So how one becomes a citizen of a country, or means of becoming a citizen of what? Ghana. So when it comes to Ghana, the main way of becoming a citizen of Ghana is what? By birth. Okay, so the main means of becoming a citizen is by birth. How does one become a citizen by birth? It is when the person is giving birth to in the country, or when his or her parents are Ghanaian. So simply, through birth, a person can become a citizen of Ghana. That is, either the person's parents are Ghanaian, mother or father are Ghanaian, or the person is giving birth to in the country. So as long as you are giving birth to in the country, we automatically call you what? A Ghanaian. Or as long as your parents are Ghanaian, you are also a Ghanaian. And then the second one we will look at in the means of becoming a citizen of a country is through what? Adoption. When you talk about adoption, another word we can use for adoption is taking. So with adoption, this is how it works. In case a couple is in the country and then they don't have a child and they go for one from another country, as long as they have adopted that child automatically becomes a Ghanaian. But this one works at the age of 16. So not more than 16 years. So when the child is more than 16 years, that child cannot be classified as a Ghanaian. But if the child is less than 16 years, he or she is classified as a Ghanaian. So even though the child wasn't given birth to by the couples, but because they took the child, they are giving the child their name, the child becomes a Ghanaian. Through founding. Founding. When you say founding, maybe something was missing and you found it. That is the word, founding. So some books you see presumption. Citizenship by founding or presumption. When you talk about citizenship by founding, this is how it works. In case a child is found in Ghana and it's not more than 7 years and the parents are unknown, you automatically classify that child as a Ghanaian. Why? He has been found on the land of Ghana. So whether the person is white or black or blue, that person, as long as the parents are not found, okay, we classify that person as a Ghanaian. So we are having by birth, adoption, and what? Founding. So because the parents are unknown, we classify the person as what? A Ghanaian. And it works only when the child is no more than 7 years. 7 years. That is how it works. The next one is through marriage and registration. One can become a citizen of a country through marriage and registration. With marriage and registration, this is how it happens. Marriage and registration. A foreigner married to a Ghanaian may apply for registration as a Ghanaian. So if you're a foreigner and you marry a Ghanaian, you can apply for Ghanaian citizenship. So even though you were not given birth to in the country, you've not been adopted, you were not found here. But because you've married someone who is a Ghanaian, you are also a Ghanaian through registration. So for example, if a Nigerian marries an Akan, he or she can go and register to be a citizen of Ghana. So marriage always goes with registration. If you marry the person and you are a foreigner, you use your certificate to apply for Ghanaian citizenship. That's why we always classify it together, marriage and registration. The next one we are looking at is through honorary conferment. Honorary conferment. Honorary conferment. So ways of attaining Ghanaian citizenship. You can become a Ghanaian either by birth, founding, adoption. Now we are on honorary conferment. When we come to honorary conferment, it's an honor and we confer it on an individual. This is how it happens. In case you come to stay in the country and you contribute significantly to the development of the country can confer Ghanaian citizenship on you. So it happens once in our country through a man who is called W.B. Du Bois. This man was given Ghanaian citizenship even though he was not a Ghanaian. Kwame Nkrumah also attained citizenship in Guinea. Okay, so this is how it happens. Honorary conferment. You confer the citizenship on you. You were not given birth to in the country, you've not married yet. But because you have contributed significantly to the country's development, you can attain citizenship. So we have birth, adoption, founding, marriage, honorary conferment. Let's add the last one, that is through naturalization. Through naturalization. With naturalization, someone becomes a Ghanaian through naturalization when the person has stayed in the country for a very long period of time. So a foreigner who has stayed in Ghana for a long time and has renounced his former or previous citizenship can apply for registration as Ghanaian. So with naturalization, if you have stayed in the country for a long time, even though you're a foreigner, but you have stayed in the country for a long time, you can gain Ghanaian citizenship after you have renounced your former citizenship. So the ways of becoming a citizen of a country, it is true by birth, naturalization, founding, adoption, marriage and registration, honorary conferment. So aside we having active citizens and passive citizens, those citizens gain their citizenship through these means: birth, adoption, founding, marriage, honorary conferment, and naturalization. So these are some of the ways of gaining Ghanaian citizenship. So after you've read the notes that I will attach to it, you do this assignment. So this is where our lesson ends today. Ways of becoming a citizen of a country. Do the assignment, send it over to WhatsApp on this contact for it to be marked. Thank you.